You can even hear him mouse
Also
click.
select the attribute spell you want to upgrade.
Read.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
read this. It tells you how to bank experience points and spell points.
Play video games to play, not to read.
I don't think I have anything that I can use yet. No, I have no spell points and no attribute points, so I can't upgrade yet.
Bank your
I
I
experience.
guess I didn't get any
didn't
experience
bank
for killing
'em.
the guy? What? I don't get it.
Look at your...
Look, right down there, it says L2R2.
Yeah, and current experience off to the left.
I don't get it.
Duh.
How do I do something? It says
Huh?
magic, but I
Doesn't
can't
use it
use
all.
magic.
It's like Baby Huey playing a game here. Holy crap.
It always takes... No, don't
Oh,
split
I
it.
see.
There.
Now you can go into your attributes, Phil. There you go.
Yay.
Now I can up one. Okay.
What a
More health,
complicated
more faith, more
system.
endurance.
I gotta really think about which ability I want to raise up.
We're gonna do endurance.
No.
That's all
Well, I guess
afford
if he
now.
wants heavy armor, that's good for him. By the way, those also refill your potions if you hit the triangle button, to use
Alright.
it. And they also save your progress if you hit the triangle button to use it. But he didn't. That's why he's stuck with one potion.
Are they also the checkpoints? So if he dies, he starts there instead of all the way at the beginning of the game?
Yes.
Okay. Excellent.
But
I don't see how this will backfire at all.
Northern Wind.
refilling your potions also resets your experience
Okay,
modifier, because the more enemies you kill without saving, the higher that grows. And the more you kill without banking, the higher that grows. But you can also save at a checkpoint without doing either of those if you hold down L3 while using it.
We've already been
The game
there.
told him this, he just didn't read that.
Yes, break all these pews for no reason. Here.
Well,
Push them
they're
aside.
ash. Like, look at them, they've clearly been burned.
They don't deserve to exist.
Just move on.
Can we stop wasting time, Phil?
I'm pretty disappointed that he didn't get the magic, because remember he was so happy that he would get healing magic? And it would also distract
Oh,
enemies.
yeah.
Is there a way to
Yeah.
save your- Oh, here we go.
There, see, checkpoint activated.
Checkpoint filled potion.
The three men that were known as the judges parted ways forever.
So Phil also missed some audio notes talking about the judges and giving different descriptions of them. One of them I really like was the description for the rogue, the judge,
Displaying the
because
distinct
all your
paths they take.
classes and
These
magic are
statues
based off of
hold
these
a
three judges.
secret, as if it were their
Oh,
home,
okay.
but it is
But in the
retained
description for
by
the rogue,
stone.
the reason he's a rogue and has magic focused around killing quickly is because he's really lazy
This.
and wants to put in the most minimum amount of effort possible to kill his enemies. And they're saying, like, he hated physical work more than he hated the enemies he fought. Is one of the
That's
descriptions.
excellent.
Alright, each successive victory stacks up your chance for a better loot and gradually increases the experience yield further on. The streak resets, however, once you save the game or die. You can play it safe by storing the experience in save shards later or risk a lot of huge rewards.
That's another one of my favorite
The more you
improvements they made on
kill,
Dark
The more
Souls.
experience you gain, you get better loot and better rewards. However,
Thank you,
there's a
Phil.
chance you could lose it all
You're
if you die.
just-
So there's a risk reward involved.
I think a parrot is playing the game instead of Phil.
He repeats shit more than Solid Snake does in Metal Gear.
How the hell do I get there?
You probably jump.
You do.
There's no jump button.
Well, let's be fair here.
Well, yeah, he was reading stream chat.
Why don't you read Stream Chat now? I
How
bet
do
they're
get
telling
that
you how to
item that's
jump.
behind the statue if I can't go behind the statue?
Or, hit the button to look at your options and the controller layout, but... Yeah, what do I know?
No, the game's just fucking with you. If you picked up the item, you just see it's a
Huh.
middle finger. You could have also
I
gone through
haven't
those
been
doors.
playing games...
I don't know.
I haven't been playing games professionally
check these
for
doors
how
out
many
up
years
here.
now, so whatever.
Hmm.
I don't know what I'm talking about with this game.
Watch out, Phil. Look around first.
What the fuck?
Where did he come from?
Why couldn't I focus on him?
There are multiple ways that a room can stay hidden to a careless man.
The game knows Phil.
Well, clueless man, really, but it's
The monk
alright.
staff.
Okay, so see this wall?
Yeah, that looks a little out of place.
Yeah,
All
so there aren't
cracked
any
wall
bombs
that
or
you can
anything in the
break
game.
through.
You can break through it right now. How you do that is you raise the shield you start sprinting and then raise the shield in front of your face and ram the wall.
I like that.
Now, the game doesn't tell you that right now. Much later on, though, it will.
There we
Just
go.
in case you haven't
That's
figured it out
SP.
by then. And then it's supposed to be one of those things where it's like, oh, that's what I have to do. But, also, like, God forbid you try things out and
We can't
experiment.
stand against such forces much
No,
longer.
why would we want to
We must
experiment
find
in
a
games
place to
these
hide.
days?
Let's
You can also
prepare
get a really
for
fantastic
3,000
early weapon just by
refugees.
that method, because later on in one of the cells,
Okay.
there's going to be a guard audio log who's like, oh, well, I found this hammer that this monster is really scared of, and if that monster's scared of it, I'm scared of it.
else?
So I locked it away in cell 11. But you open up cell 11 and it's not in there. And that's because it's actually hidden in the cell... Like, cell 11 is actually a 2-room cell. And he sealed it in the second room, then
It's like
walled
you
it
break
off.
This, right? Doesn't it look like a false wall?
Well, it's a real wall, it's just breakable.
Not working. Nope.
It looks like even the weapon is clipping through it. I mean,
Yeah.
the game couldn't be throwing any more clues.
I guess I just can't do anything with it.
No.
Gotta find a
Oh
bomb.
my god, this is like Metroid. I gotta come back with a later item.
Nothing. Can't do anything to it. So looks like a wall you could go through, but nothing works. Huh.
Nothing works. I used all of 2 attacks at it.
I had a hammer and that did nothing.
So the rogue
How do you-
uses
now, in
two-handed
Dark Souls,
weapons,
you
right?
can
Or
strike
2
things with your
one-handers?
Shield too.
Thank you, Stream Chat, for helping him out and telling him the
Anything down
solution.
here?
Although Phil's gonna fuck it up anyway. Also, so
think
this is
so.
something I started mentioning earlier but didn't manage to talk about. So, the different shields actually do different things when you hold R2. Hey, he's charging and
Yep.
raising the shield. You just didn't do them at the
I
same
guess I'm gonna
time.
give up. I don't see any way to get through here.
After the boss was killed, it said something about how like the
Oh,
kite
look.
shield will repel if you hit R2 or whatever.
Yeah, if you have the tower
Alright,
shield,
well,
it's
there's no way to
you
go in
stab it
there.
in front of you, then it can deflect pretty much everything. And if you have the special tower shield you get from a
Let's
later
figure out how to
boss,
do
you
it.
jam it in front of you and it shoots out
Oh,
shields.
I'm gonna get that item there.
Yeah, then they just knock over enemies.
Excellent. How many items is Phil gonna miss in this room now?
Exactly where
He's missed an area.
they wielded power building.
Focus fell R3. Forget
Got
it.
him.
Now there's a treasure chest there.
Oops.
Holy shit, that's scary.
Might be a mimic, I don't know.
So at
Oh,
that collapsible
rogue
wall,
armor, though. I don't want rogue armor. Damn
rogues
it.
only carry 2 one-handers, right? They don't have a shield.
Correct.
Look, so how about a rogue break through that? Would they have to find a shield later on and equip
Right.
it and then go back?
I think there is another way to break that wall, I just haven't found it myself.
Okay.
But yeah, they can easily find a shield
La,
later
la,
on, equip it, then run
la,
back.
la.
I think Phil also skipped a shield.
Yep. Take the next hint, buddy. We already know about this one.
Do you think he's ever going to read the hints?
No. They're just there for pretty
Whoa,
pictures.
it lagged there for a second. There's a save point right there.
So use it.
An enemy's just standing there waiting for me.
Because he's blind. Why isn't he moving?
Hey, look. There's something about jumping.
Yeah, there is. Leaping attack.
I'm debating. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna save.
If you don't want to lose your experience, hold
Save
L3
up
while you
so
push
that way I don't
triangle.
die and have to start over, right? Oh, I have to hold it? My bad. There you go.
Just like every other prompt in the entire game.
Are there a limited amount of
I won't
saves
bank
you can do at
my,
a checkpoint?
I won't bank my
No.
experience
Okay.
yet,
It looked
wait.
like one of the
No.
rocks fell off that were orbiting it, so I thought there was a limited amount you could do.
That's actually how many potions you can restore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
so-
that would make sense. Yeah.
If you have 5 potions and you're missing all of them, but there's only 3 rocks, you can only get 3 back.
Okay. Okay.
But when you die, those reset, and you also get all your potions back. So it's mostly for people who don't want to fully save and want to keep on building up that experience bonus.
Gotcha. Wow, it only took till part 4 before he's already shitting on the game.
Yep. Poor man's Dark Souls. I do think it's
Yeah.
way better than Dark Souls, though.
Isn't Dark Souls cheaper than Lords of the Fallen when it first came out? When Lords of the Fallen came out, so
Yeah,
I don't know. I think a poor person would pick up Dark Souls before this poor man's Dark Souls.
that's a very good point.
Thank you.
Dark Souls 2 might have been even cheaper.
Oh my god, I swear I'm so slow.
Because you're carrying a
Fucking
giant
slow.
hammer and wearing medium armor. Like, why does he still have that shield on if he's not going to use it?
Well, because the game never explained about
There's a
unequipping.
ton of
correct?
enemies coming up.
Oh yeah, the game never explained weight things, right? How it said you have three
No.
different weight classes.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Gotcha. How you fight 3 at once, you make a clone, thanks to your magic... Oh wait, he doesn't have that. Because he chose not to bank his experience for some stupid reason.
There's an enemy you're missing, Phil. I don't know why you skipped over him.
Where'd he go?
Where the hell did he go?
Yes.
What was that? He disappeared. Whoever the guy was, he's gone.
He was probably chasing you and got stuck.
I can't wait
Or
for him
lost.
to, like, stab him from behind.
I can't either. I love this guy, though. So this is one of the very few fast enemies in the game. But of course, that trade-off is they have very low armor and low health. And if they miss, it's very easy to punish them for it.
Here,
Na,
look
na,
at
na,
this.
na, 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 na,
It
na,
goes in
na.
a fucking circle.
That didn't do anything!
Anything else here?
I do like how anytime the game doesn't specifically like
Nope.
throw something up in his face, he doesn't know what it does. Does. Like just like that earlier guy with his potions. It's like he gave me nothing.
Yeah, no, it's disturbing, really.
By this point too, he should have found a second empty bottle.
And that'll increase the number of potions you can carry.
Yes, it permanently
Oh my
increases
gosh.
it. But there's also characters in the game that you can give potions to if you want them to survive. And if you do that, you permanently lose the potion.
I'm about to
Oh,
die.
okay. And why are you just about to die, Phil? Is it because you
What's
just
his...
traded blows with them?
Yeah, once again, this is the first enemy that you encounter, like with the
dead.
tutorial. Phil kind of forgot, I guess, about heavy attack stunning them. No, can't you see there's going to be another lever?
What the hell?
Where could it be?
What the hell? Who is that? Nice.
Oh, my
Excellent.
controller's dying. Damn it.
I couldn't have plugged that in as I'm recording this.
Let me find the cord here. Hold on.
How did you lose it?
Why don't you
Damn
put
it.
the PlayStation 4 in rest mode and charge it overnight?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Professional gamer!
The batteries in the DualShock controllers last pretty long. They should last him his entire recording session.
Alright.
You could technically play with it plugged in, too. I mean,
Yeah, that's what he's doing now.
oh yeah.
It's a monk.
This guy.
So Hadir is the fallen god. I'll just say that now because it might...
Too late.
Like, it's one of the things that
Spread.
in the game
That,
everybody knows about, but the player might not.
The mountain range named after him?
Yeah, the Hand of God Mountains.
Yes.
Okay.
Which, again, are very literal, so...
On your head.
How much do you want to bet Phil's
Yes.
not going to give him the potion he needs to survive after cutting his arm off?
Walk it
His
off.
arm.
Put the axe down now.
I like that reaction right after he finds out that you're a criminal. Just, hey, you want to put that hex down?
down.
To gain
Oh
sight
shit, you're the one who chopped off my arm?
for Antanas.
Well, he didn't know that you were a criminal until he saw the marks on your face. Just whenever somebody's branded a criminal, they tattoo their face in a certain way.
Started swarming.
Oh, so it's like Snow Crash. Okay.
Possible to get inside.
Find yourself
What's funny too is you talk to people later who are like, "Harkin, you're a very violent man, and I'm very happy that you're fighting on our front lines. We'll just stand behind these gates if you don't mind." I think Phil just completely missed that joke about this guy being the main healer of the place.
This condition.
Of course,
And
that
not being able to
react-
He's
heal
looking at
himself.
stream. I guarantee you it.
Here.
Oh, he did save the guy.
Nah, I gave him a potion.
Now you're permanently at 3 potions until you find like an empty bottle.
Now I kill you.
Don't kill him. He's helpful.
Oh, I guess you can't hurt him. Boo.
It's just gonna be like Oscar.
You actually can kill him. He just missed.
So that's a dungeon that heads down. What's over here?
Take a guess.
Probably a dungeon that heads down.
What a shocker!
It's like MC Escher designed this
God damn
castle.
it.
Oh my god.
Wait, come kill this
Another
asshole.
one of the blind
This guy
guys
was already
down
chopped
there,
off.
but no, that's too scary. By the way, they just loop
Okay,
underneath
ding
each other
ding.
and then connect at the bottom. And they do
I
have like
kinda
a
figured.
yeah, they do have like a tiny tunnel that leads somewhere else, and it's kind of a shortcut.
Block. Or that works too.
Now remember, Phil, light attacks don't stun these guys. Heavy attacks do. You learned this in the tutorial.
Get him now. Jesus Christ.
There's like a second. Who's the more computerized here? This enemy that Phil's fighting, or Phil?
Well, see, the monk comes equipped with a Glock, so he should be able to take this guy out long
Doing
range.
no damage. Ugh,
You did no damage because you had no stamina when you swung your hammer.
thank you.
Stop!
Why is he so afraid of the levers?
He's so scared of everything. Jumped away from that empty bottle, jumped away from the chest, jumped away from both levers.
To open the gate. What
Maybe
the
he's
gate?
not scared of him, but he's surprised, like, whoa, a lever?
point to it.
What the hell?
But he doesn't use that jump when he's in a fight.
I did open the gate.
You're not even going to look at the areas that went downstairs?
I guess not. Oh yeah, also, when they're kind of aware that somebody's attacking them, they'll do that scream that you saw, that shockwave. And...
So that echolocation.
exactly. It'll tell them where you are if you're trying to sneak around them for a backstab.
Oh, okay.
Damn, another stealth kill.
Stealth.
Yeah.
Before I progress on, I want to see what's downstairs in these other rooms.
Oh, he is going back.
Oh. Let me go forward and then backtrack.
He's going to use up all his potions, then not go back to the crystal to get more.
Yuck.
Christ almighty, why is he not blocking?
Beats me. I don't know why he's not two-handing his hammer, because it makes you swing slightly faster. You know, and do more damage.
Right.
Knock
You can also do the
his ass.
leaping attack. That's another very fast attack that deals a lot more
And
damage.
executed.
Oh, yeah, if you equip that greatsword, there's a little uncomfortable bit for me anyway. With what the? That was the worst part to cut, like to just edit. Anyway,
Well, go.
Yeah.
Go for it.
so if you equip that greatsword, later on you'll encounter these archers that are looking over a wall. If you do a backstab on them, you'll take their feet out, then stab them with the sword. And normally you're supposed to stab them in the crotch, but because of how the model's positioned in that case, you end up stabbing them right in the balls. Every time I do it, I'm just like, oh, I feel horrible.
Regardless, he's not going to have children anyway, so...
Yeah. But he, like, stabs them in the balls and rips it out. The sword, I mean. And it just deals, like, it's always an instant kill, which naturally I wouldn't.
So the last video was entitled Poor Man's Dark Souls, but I don't think Phil did any kind of bitching whatsoever during it, saying like, wow, this is just like Dark Souls, or this is boring, or...
You're right, he didn't. He did it in the first couple of videos.
So he literally needed to just come up with some random title to throw in there.
I guess.
Because he didn't have anything to say otherwise.
As he's playing the games, do you think he has a notepad file open and is just writing down a bunch of things that he says? Like, I've got to use these for titles later.
Wow, that was a zinger. I got to remember that.
Okay, let's start. Part 5, Death Imminent, Survival Unlikely.
Which I'm guessing means that there is no death imminent in this video. Going by the title of the last video.
We'll see. I'm going to guess he doesn't go back to that crystal, and if he doesn't, he'll never get his potions back, and he'll only have one, so... Maybe.
Oh, okay. Alright.
By the way, in the top left, it says Find Caslow. You can probably guess who that is.
The Gandalf-looking guy.
Yeah.
Hooray!
I'm guessing that Phil's never going to learn his name. He probably forgot the reason he came here.
Okay. What's that noise?
It's somebody
Special
coughing.
Noise. I can go even further down, or I can go up and kill this whatever this is.
That looks like a
spider.
pumpkin doing a sit-up. Oh, it's a spider.
Really fucked
Holy
up looking
shit.
spider. They've got kind of
Ugh.
humanish faces that are full of teeth. I'm amazed he didn't get poisoned by him.
Annoying fucking spider. That's it, no more potions.
So go back and get more.
Only there was a checkpoint somewhere in the garden behind me.
He's
Courtyard.
less than a minute away from it too. Anyway, yeah, he's less than a minute away from it too.
It's worse than what I have on. But it has
No,
more
it's
points.
not.
Oh, it actually is better.
Don't
I
all
take
the
it
green
back,
arrows
it's
mean
lighter.
it's better?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure I'm not in topsy-turvy land.
Up, up, up. It must be worse.
The helmet, mine is better. With the hot blood armor is faster.
Well, now his fever's 103, so that's good.
So I can keep going down, or I can go up. There's a lot of different
Where
ways
does
to go.
this go? Oh, he actually
He
did.
goes down the staircase straight ahead of him.
Yeah, he actually did say, "Where does this
Keep
go?"
going down then.
Okay,
Go back and get your potions, buddy.
when I first played this game, I mapped out the entire castle in my head. Like, because they just run through it so many times. Phil should be able to remember, like, oh, I ran in a circle. Not
Yeah,
just...
it's not like it's Wolfenstein here, where there's so many different branching paths. It literally was just
I had it open.
a geometric circle.
Yes.
Whatever what I was trying to say. Ugh.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, it would be like
Okay.
if he had a loop and he was running around it,
Alright,
going
looking
like,
at
where does
here.
this go?
See more enemies.
He's on a hamster wheel. I'm gonna find the end.
Huh? Wait a minute.
Who's this guy in front of me?
What
Nice.
the fuck? He wasn't dead.
Well, just
Wow,
like the
shock
previous...
of all shots. Now put up your shield because you're getting hit by an archer.
Is there someone shooting me?
What?
I'm so glad he's punching him in the face. That's excellent.
Yeah. That archer kicked Phil's ass.
So he really isn't going to go back to that
North
checkpoint.
Watchtower.
I guess not.
Oh my god, did you see that?
Nice.
Excellent.
I'm so happy that happened.
Cheap kill, cheap attack.
Well, yeah, he's an assassin.
Oh, you want him to fight fair, Phil? Really?
This guy must have gotten the rogue class.
Cheap ass kill.
He didn't kill you, though.
What'd I take? The last resort short sword.
So switch to that. You want a faster
Huh.
weapon, right?
Where's my weapon?
You had it there. Right there.
Yeah, it was right in front of him.
The butcher axe.
Look at its stats, like how fast it swings.
I'm gonna use the
It's also
butcher
better than your
axe
hammer right now.
over there.
Do you really think he said? Are you going to take a bet that he's going to die in this
How
video?
could the rogue
I am.
inside
He's got
the
so little health and he's far away from the
crystal?
crystal.
Take a guess what that guy's going to do. Oh, shock!
You wasn't
There we
dead?
go. Kill him with 2 hits. Nice.
I can't wait for Phil to meet the later infested guys.
Do they poison on
What the
contact?
hell's this?
No, they just wreck you.
Okay.
Because later on, you get put in enclosed rooms with them, and then they go into just kind of this frenzy.
Excellent.
And that's why they killed me a few times.
Whoa. All kinds
Right,
of armor.
Gomez.
Look at that.
Also, a tribute point shard that gives you a free attribute point.
Which you'll
See.
spend 3 videos later.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a good idea to hold on to those because, like, or at least after
Right
you
now,
use
it's
up all
right
your
quick, so
experience,
it's much better
because
defense, but more weight.
you don't care about weight anyway, though. Anyway, so you know how it takes how every time you get an experience point or attribute point, it costs more money to get or more experience. I mean, to get the next attribute point. If you use an attribute point shard, it instantly levels that part up, and then it'll cost more to get the next one.
Oh.
So if you save it until after you expend all your experience, then it's just a lot more like efficient.
Gotcha.
Sealed runes. This is unknown room, but I don't know what to do with them.
Well, you just use them to open up that chest.
It's locked.
Thank you.
Took him 3 whole seconds to read it.
Oh fuck, he already saw me. Now I'm done, dude. I have no health.
Well,
It hits me once, I'm dead.
So run away.
play better.
Yeah. You can easily beat these guys without them hitting you. Just do heavy attacks, that stuns them.
That. Oh.
Tense fight right here.
I'm gonna throw my axe.
Nice.
Wow, I rolled and died. Huh. I rolled to dodge and got killed.
You rolled the dodge into the blade.
Okay then.
Here, he's helping the enemy. Here's that
I
tip
was
where it
in
talks about your
mid-dodge
ghost.
and still got hit.
What? All the enemies respawn! There's no point to killing them again, Phil. You can just run
like
past
Dark
them.
Souls, guess what? All the enemies respawn, so I have to go by all
Won't
the
it be
fucking
like in Dark
enemies
Souls
again.
where if you run past all the
Oh,
enemies, you
that's
just kite them
terrible.
with you?
Not all of them. Like, the blind guys will eventually give up, and sometimes so will the marauders. Those guys with the great axe.
Okay.
The guys who are really quick are also kind of lazy. They don't follow you very far. The only ones that really care are archers and later warriors that you meet. Don't go
That's
up
stealth.
this... Thank you. I thought he was going to go back to that lever.
Oh.
The monk's gone. Where did he go? Why are you going down here?
Also, he can go through the door that's coming up.
But he's taking the long way around, like that part he
No
died on.
way.
So you know that section where he killed the 3 infested, right? Like that bridge?
And then said he was going to backtrack.
Yeah, that bridge leads directly to the section he died at. This is like taking 18 lefts just to get back to where you were instead of turning right a few times.
Unlike Dark Souls, I don't think they endlessly follow you. No, they don't.
Because they're blind. Like, how do you expect them to follow you?
Well, I mean, Daredevil's blind, so what's these guys' excuse?
Was there an archer here before?
You have no endurance, buddy.
There we go.
Dodge that, shithead.
You missed the item he dropped, but whatever.
Is he got to remember about the assassin behind the door?
I hope not. Oh!
Wow. Hey!
I
Oh,
don't-
he's close enough to this ghost, too. They gave it health. How nice.
Yep,
Oh,
that is
got him to
handy.
the back. An axe to the back. You got executed.
That's kind of brutal.
Damn.
More like axe-acuted,
Alright, well
Phil.
now I have much more health than I did
Ba-dum.
last time, and I have 3 potions, so...
How did I get my potions back? I don't understand this mechanic.
Why don't I have 4 potions? I had that previously. Time to edit the video? Oh no, he's just reading stream chat, I guess.
I was gonna say, what's
It's
the
over
hold?
here.
It's the wall you were just at.
Oh yeah, there's the 3 guys. Yep.
You could have just ran past all... Like, there's the door
Enemies.
with the 2 gates. You could just run here instead of going all the long way around.
I don't even know if I'm going the right direction.
You're not. Like, look in front of you. Northern... See, can you read, like, Northern Wall? He was just here.
This is why you need to use your shield, Phil.
Oh, you didn't open up that chest before, so I guess you can open it now.
Oh, good. Progress.
Alright, we got a chest. What is it? Armor.
Head armor, so
Symmetry
Phil's gonna... Or
armor.
heavy armor, I mean. So Phil's gonna love it.
Slightly more defense, more poise, but it's a lot more weight. I don't know if I wanted to wear heavy armor.
You're barely dodging.
That's too heavy.
Didn't you want to play a
I'll be
tank
super
class?
slow if I wear that shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
This game also has slower combat, so heavy armor's better for you.
No, that's the nice place to edit video.
That required a lot of consideration. He's really got to think about it.
I don't know how much I'm going to spend on this armor screen, so I better edit here in case I go 10 minutes there.
Mm-hmm.
This video is only 8 minutes long. Groovy.
I can't understand like why when he decides to split videos up, like, oh, this is long enough. Especially with that Jack 2 one. Or is it just 3 minutes?
Right, yeah.
Alright. Let's keep moving on. I don't know if I'm going the right way or
No,
not. No
we're
idea.
moving back.
Phil has no sense of direction whatsoever. How much do you want to bet he's gonna start bitching later about this game not giving you a map?
I was just here. What the
He's
hell?
dead. The wall gates.
Well, there's an enemy there. I guess I have to go fight him.
Wait a minute, this is where I already was. I backtracked.
That's right.
He's got like no internal GPS. It's amazing.
Okay,
Wait, so you remember that locked door you found, though, right?
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah.
down this tower that he's currently standing
Yeah.
on. Just keep that in mind for later. I think it'll come into play in this video. Yay, Phil, you opened up a shortcut.
Aha.
Ambushed.
This is remember that door there?
Oh, yeah,
That's where you got
the
ambushed.
Door that links
Yeah.
everything together. Ah, cutscene. What is this?
It's a cutscene.
What the hell is that?
It's actually a gun. Believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
And it's a makeshift shield.
Foosh.
It uses
Now
up your
we're
magic
talking.
to fire, so...
Mysterious gauntlet. What? What happened?
You jump
Dude,
backwards.
the tutorial popped up, and I pressed X to try to get out of the scene because I thought I was locked, and it skipped the tutorial.
Because you pushed X, you moron.
You gotta be kidding me. It literally skipped the tutorial, dude.
Take a picture of your fuck up.
Look, see? It skipped it.
Well, whatever that was, I have no idea, and I'll never know because it skipped the tutorial.
Experiment. It's not hard to figure out. The directional buttons on the D-pad change what function the gauntlet has. And the gauntlet has 3 different firing modes. One's a bomb, which kind of sucks. One's a shotgun, which also sucks. And then there's the regular ranged attack, which is awesome.
Arrow. I gotta back off.
Shoot him.
What the fuck? Do we see me from so far away?
It's actually the archer hidden on the, like on the next parapet, the archer shooting from cover.
They're trying to get you to use the new gauntlet on.
Yeah, and you can shoot either this guy or the archer. Because, again, you cannot block magic bullets.
There we go.
Or at least these guys can't, anyway.
Knocked them the fuck out.
That's kind of a neat death animation. I never saw that
Who
before.
hit me with that goddamn arrow? Who was it?
I bet it was a melee guy.
Whoa, there he is.
If only I could shoot him.
Shithead.
Put up your shield to block his attacks as you run.
No, I'm only going to put it up when you're right under him and he
Turn
can't
is
shoot
going
you
down.
anymore. There's the archer.
And then just ignores him to kill the blind guy.
Oh! Barely missed getting hit there. Actually, I think it's under this tower. There's another locked door. I might have gotten my.
Oh.
No, he didn't actually.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, done.
If you take a passage under this tower,
Good night.
you'll come to a
Look at the
section where you can
corner.
get something
Couldn't
called the
even
rusted key, and then that opens up the door way over like where he was,
Scratch fist? What is
and that's part of
that?
the exploration. That section
No
that you
idea.
can unlock too will automatically get opened up later in the
Scratch
story, just in
fist.
case you didn't find it. But it's just a way of getting ahead. And that's that
no,
leads
that
to
guy
some
got
pretty awesome
fucked up.
weapons you can get pretty early.
So the game rewards
Save
players
points,
for
you use it.
exploring, but won't lock them out of it completely.
Yes.
Okay. I can dig
Uh-oh,
that.
what's it?
This game though does have a bit of problems, especially with the lip
was that
syncing,
about?
as I'm sure we'll
They're
see.
liars, and worse besides. Not only did they steal my family valuables, but they've hidden the pathway.
I had this one session where
Halfway,
nobody's lips
your
moved at
shoes
all.
are
They were
stole
just all
from you.
ventriloquists talking to each
There
other.
ain't no women allowed.
I love the third option.
There we go. I'll see the pathway.
Seems like a fill option.
Door to
Yeah.
places otherwise
I actually don't know what a
untouchable.
response is. I never
Places
picked it.
that hold secrets,
Because you're not a
and
chauvinistic
secrets
asshole.
hold
Yeah, I'm not a
power.
dickhead.
Huh.
I was on my way there when led the village.
Kind of a main point of the game is that there's no real good guys.
I think people forget. that
Oh,
the
so it's
truth
just
gets
shades of
buried
grey
in
everywhere.
bodies they helped
Everywhere.
Pretty
lead.
much.
But they're wrong. I know what they did.
You know, even as far as the Rogar
Right.
go, there
Nice to
was
leave.
not actually any true evil. Oh, he didn't pick the third option.
Wow.
Congratulations. He didn't even comment on her boobs, so
Alright,
congratulations,
she's
Phil,
still
for
here.
some restraint. Now, she's looking for a dagger. You can ignore her,
She didn't
but
toss
if you
it.
go and get that
Huh.
key, then you take a passage down into the bottom and explore that optional area, you will
Very
find the
good
rusted
relevant.
dagger she's looking for,
How much experience?
and then you can give it to her
I
for an
have?
additional reward to a key that
3,135.
leads somewhere else.
Not bad.
Oh no, actually, I think I have that backwards. I think you explore, find the thing she's looking for, then she gives you that
Okay.
key to that door. But in any case, you do need to give her the dagger to get to that optional area, and then you can grab a really powerful hammer down there.
So what should I do? Maybe 1 to strength. Doesn't seem to do anything. Look. I have to add 2 to strength for it to do anything. What the fuck is that?
Makes no sense. Faith, what's that do? Increases the amount of magic I can use with spells in the gauntlet?
Why don't you put some into luck, Phil? You're gonna need it.
Agility, boost damage with fast weapons. I don't know what that does. This doesn't need like a whole session.
1 endurance, 1 vitality.
He needs to call in the war room here to figure out what he needs to do.
I'm gonna poll the audience. Luck
Screw it,
just
2
increases the
endurance.
drop rate, which is pretty high to begin with.
And then, how do I do spell points?
Well, you move over to your spells on that wheel over there. No!
I wasn't done.
It's like
I
the
wanna do
bottom
spell
3.
points.
There you go.
There you go.
This is deception. You don't have that. This is Solace. You don't have that.
Huh, I guess I'm locked out of
Can I do
magic.
this now? No, it won't let me. I have a spell point, but they won't let me use it. How does this work?
Because you
Remember?
picked Brawling.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
here we go.
What an idiot.
Finally. How do I put
No,
a spell
can't do
point in?
this.
You push right. Like, see that arrow?
Does he even have the faith of 8 to
I
use
have
it?
no clue how to do this.
Yeah, you start with 8.
Okay.
I have a spell point, but I can't apply it to anything. Oh, here we go. I can apply it to prayer.
Finally. Wow, you increase them the same way you increase
Right there, I got
attributes.
prayer. I don't know how to use it though.
Oh yeah, cleric also starts
I
with
use
12
this
faith, so he
gauntlet
can
that
use
I
the next 2
found.
spells when he gets more spell points.
Damn.
Aha!
There's your spells, Phil.
Yep, see, it's off to the right. I guess I have to move the DSP gaming again.
Oh god,
There,
I
you
shot
figured
a
it.
fucking light arrow at the girl.
Luckily, she's invincible. Anyway, it's nice that he's figuring out how magic
Shooting.
works.
Spells are powerful, they can give you a great advantage in combat, but consume your magic. Your magic replenishes, okay. Huh.
Alright.
Started reading it right at the very end.
Why can't I use my spell now? I always love those video transitions. Just drops you right off. Let's move right on to the next video. I'm kind of excited for this one because of the title.
I am the wall and you're up against it.